Right. So, welcome to another session of Awareness Hours, where I will be taking another question. Again, there is only one question, and this question is also like an offshoot of the last session we had about aloneness versus loneliness. So, it is a kind of like counter question on that video, that session we had. Questioner wants to know what are the 5 ways to embrace aloneness. What are the 5 ways or five kind of activities by which we can embrace aloneness? It is quite a simple question and quite a difficult question. Okay, uh, we can see it in two ways. Okay, it is very difficult if you think that you and your aloneness are different things. Okay, understand. It is very difficult because the questioner feels that the questioner and his aloneness, or I and my aloneness, are different with each other, different from each other. That's why 5 ways to embrace aloneness. Okay, embrace aloneness, 5 ways. That means questioner thinks that okay, the person and his aloneness are different, two different entities, and there has to be a bridge between the two, and 5 activities can be the bridge. uh, so if you think like this, then it is a very difficult question. Okay, because then we have to go into activities. You can do this, you can do that, you can follow your creativity, you can be you can follow your life path or soul purpose and we can go into all those discussions. But if you realize that you and your aloneness is the same thing, then there is no need to embrace your aloneness. You and your aloneness is the same thing. Okay, when I take the word you, I don't mean the physical body of a person. Okay, and I mean that consciousness within you, that consciousness within you which was born alone. Okay, it is always alone. So you and your aloneness, you are that consciousness only, and your aloneness is also that consciousness only. So there is no need to bridge between the two. It is just a matter of realization. It is just a matter of realization that you and your aloneness are the same thing. Okay, if you think that they are separate, if you think that they are separate from each other, then you need to make some bridges to embrace your aloneness, go towards your aloneness. But when you realize that you and your aloneness, your consciousness is the same, when any spiritual person is using the word you, he doesn't mean that you as your physical body, or as your appearance, or how people perceive you, like Vishal Saxena or Swami Premanand Bharti is this physical incarnation. So this is not you. The one who is speaking right now through this body is you. Okay, right now there has to be some source, some energy inside me, inside this body, which is speaking through this body. Okay, if that energy is not there, then this body cannot do anything. So when people like me or any spiritual person is taking the word you, that means you as a consciousness rather than physical body, and that consciousness is always alone. That consciousness never gets touched by anything. always remains the witness. It always sees things around you. Okay, so if you realize it, then there is no need to bridge between the two, because you know that there is nothing to bridge. There is nothing no way, there is no need of any way to embrace, because that is the only thing. How can you can embrace something when there is a distance between the two? Okay, then you need the bridge, okay, between the two. Then you need to find the ways. How can I go towards this thing to embrace it? When you know that there is no other thing, that you and your consciousness is the same, then there is no need for any bridge or any way by which you can this embrace your aloneness, because you are that aloneness. So for main thing is to realize this, and only way to realize is this thing is to witnessing. Okay, be a witness for all your actions throughout the day. Be a witness to all your thoughts throughout the day. Be a witness to whatever comes into your mind throughout your day. Be mindful. Okay. Mindfulness is the key. If you can be mindful, then you can one day or the other you can know the energy or the source within this physical body, which makes this body run function. Okay, which makes you do some activities, and which remains in the witness, seeing all those activities. Okay, so that consciousness can be experienced. So there is experience through like witnessing things. So if I say that what is the way to embrace the your aloneness and all, or your consciousness, I should say, that is only one way, that is witnessing. Other ways also are there, like meditation or yoga and other spiritual pursuits, but they are also to realize the same and make you realize the same witness which is inside you, that is your consciousness. Even if we say that follow your creative path, whatever is you interested in, then also you suppose I am interested in painting. Okay, then while painting, if I am really interested in painting, then it can happen that I may be so much merged into the making of painting that I may forget the physical appearance myself, and I may remain the consciousness only. I may be so merged. Okay, so these are the ways. First way, most effective, is the witnessing. And if you cannot witness continuously, start with the 5-10 minutes. Whenever you forget, whenever you remember again, then again start it. And it is a continuous process. Okay, just like everything, you have to develop this habit, okay, of being a witness. Or if you can go into meditation, yoga, those are the ways. Or if you are more into creative path, following your creative path or whatever, if while checking a horoscope, if I can forget myself and only the consciousness remains. If I am looking at a horoscope, I happen to forget myself, and only that activity remained, that consciousness and the horoscope, even the connection between the consciousness and the horoscope remains. Okay, that is my aloneness. Okay, so this is these are the ways. But there is nothing what I wanted to convey is that there is nothing like this you and your aloneness as separate two entities. They are one and the same. You are your aloneness. There is only need is to realize it, rather than do something to embrace it. Even if you do something to embrace it, you end up in realizing it. Okay, so this is what I feel. Let me know if you have any other counter question. I will be happy to respond. Thank you.